Hey guys, so today I want to talk about, well, first of all, welcome out. This is Daily A and C. And so today I wanted to talk about walking in love. I wanted to talk about walking in love, and I wanted to talk about attitude. And I think those are two very important things. So what had sparked me wanting to talk about this was today I went out and I donated blood. It's something I do, whenever I can. And today marked number 24. So I have donated 24 units of blood. That's 3 gallons. 3 gallons of blood I've donated since I was in high school. I was 16 years old, and it was St. Patrick's Day. So I came to high school dressed like a leprechaun. That's me. Yep. I had it was like a black or green tutu, green shirt. Probably had some kind of tie involved or a top hat. Who knows? I was an interesting high schooler. So basically, talking about walking in love, basically just going out and doing everything that you can to help other people, really just sowing those seeds into the universe. Basically, learning how to be selfless in all of your ways. Obviously, if you're not taken care of, then you can't take care of other people. And so learning how to be able to take care of yourself, and then also, be able to think in abundance and give to others. Because if you cannot learn how to humble yourself, then how is anybody gonna want to hear what you have to say or really want to be around you? If they think that you're, an abundantly selfish person, then why would they take the time out of their day to be around you? And so really that's another thing that I was thinking about, was talking about attitude, because they kind of go hand in hand. You can't have the right kind of attitude if you don't have a humble heart and if you don't walk in love. To be able to meet people where they are and understand, that is where they are now, but that doesn't determine who they are in total. It doesn't determine where they're going in life. There's people that have become gone above and beyond, and they started from nothing. I mean, we all know Harry Potter. She was on welfare when she came up with that. So really, it's not about the circumstances that people find themselves in. It's about who they are on the inside and what they're going to do to move forward in life and outgrow their circumstances. But if you don't have the correct kind of attitude or the correct kind of perspective, then you're going to stay where you are. And you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to stay exactly where you are. And if you allow yourself to have the same kind of negative mentality, the negative perspective, the complaining, if you forget how to walk in love, then you're just going to end up going around and around and around the same hole. And you're going to wonder, why am I here? Why is it so, dark and gloomy all the time? Why, you would say, why me? Why is this all happening to me? And it might just be the simple fact that you have to look in the mirror and say, oh, okay, I didn't need to act like that. I could have looked at it like this, and it would have been fine. It would have been fine. And so just really thinking outside of yourself, really, and thinking about how what you do affects other people, that's important. Instead of just thinking about, how things are affecting you, think about how the things that you're doing are affecting those around you. Because that could really open your eyes to a lot of things that are going on that you didn't really, you're not going to think about it if you aren't aware of it. You're not going to be aware of it if you aren't looking for it. So to be able to kind of tell yourself, hey, I have to look for these kind of things. And even there could be things that maybe tip you off a little bit that start to open your eyes. or something, down the road that, you can trace back to this, that, or the other. But, like, what's the point in having, a positive attitude or learning how to walk in love? To me, really what it did for me was learning how to walk in love helped me to understand people's hearts better. It helped me to kind of take them as they were and get to know them for who they are and what they stood for as a person. It helped me to be able to humble myself enough to hear their stories and understand their past, understand their present, and understand everybody has the future that they desire. And what happens in your life is not gonna outgrow your self-image. And so if your self-image is in the garbage, then your life is gonna be in the garbage, because it's gonna, even if you have like an incredible lifestyle, if your self-image is in the garbage, you're still gonna be miserable. And so really just learning how to step outside of myself and to be able to consider others as they are, and be able to really start to understand people's hearts. Because I believe that, you judge yourself by, what you intended to do. Be like, oh, no, I meant to do this. I meant to do that. But you don't consider how it could be taken. You just consider what you wanted it to be interpreted as. And those can be two completely different things. And that's something that it took me a long time to be able to kind of navigate that, figure it out, look at it more for what it is, instead of just how I wish it would be. But also, on the same token, be able to take things in life more in general as they are now, and saying, it can't get worse than this, but also thinking, the best days are yet to come, instead of always thinking like the best days are behind you. Don't think that. Your life can always get better, whether it's something internally or externally. Your life can always get better. There's always something that can be tweaked or adjusted or made or improved, whether it's to help yourself or to help others around you. There's always room for improvement, no matter what you're going through, no matter where you've been, no matter what you're doing. You can improve as a person. You can get better. All it takes is a choice and some dedication to those goals. It's a decision with follow through. You can't just sit on the couch and be like, so from now on I'm gonna be heart healthy, and then the next day you eat a cheeseburger. Like, you have to have a little bit of follow through on your decisions, or they're not really decisions, they're just whimsical. Like, oh, what if that sounds nice, maybe he'll do that. Like living on a cloud. Always come back to reality, but also understand that it's only temporary if you change something. Because if the attitude that you have is kind of a fixed mentality, and you're not willing to change anything in your life, then nothing will ever change. Nothing will ever change, and you'll end up being in the same place that you were a year ago, because you didn't change your attitude, you didn't change anything that you were doing. And so that's so important, just to be able to realize where you are and where you want to go, and figure out what it is that you do and how you need to think to fill that gap. It's very important to be able to do those things. And there's plenty of tools out there. There's plenty of things that you can do to take those steps that you need to improve your life. And one last point that I have on attitude is what you put in yourself. So if you want a positive attitude, but you're constantly like watching really like depressing stuff on TV, or really angry, destructive, like violent stuff on TV or through the media, or if you're just surrounding yourself with negativity, then how do you expect yourself to be positive? Does that make sense? Like, what you put in your body is what comes out. what, like food. You know, if you eat trash, then you're gonna get trash. Like, basically is what I'm saying. Like, if you eat cheeseburgers and hot dogs and you know, hardcore, like, heavy fatty foods, like fried food all the time, then you're not gonna get what the results that you want at all. And you're only gonna, you know, have like heart disease and be sick. So it's the same kind of thing where if you want a positive life, then you're gonna have to start surrounding yourself with positive things, or nothing's gonna change. It's about being real with yourself. Don't kid yourself. Be real. Because if you can't be real with yourself, then how are you going to be real with other people around you? And you won't be able to do that because you will have not created that skill set. To be honest and real. Do something for yourself so that way you can help others. Anyways, well, you're awesome. I appreciate every single person, and I know that you can drastically change your life. I believe in you. If nothing else, if no one else, I think you have what it takes, and I know you can do it. It's just about standing up for what you believe needs to get done to make your life better and to make the life of those around you better. It is so important to be able to believe in yourself. But that takes time. So for now, I know you got it. You can do it. All right, well, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.